So in this video, I'll be talking about the new Insta360 X4. I'll do an unboxing, cover some of the bundle options, as well as looking at the key features. So let's check it out. So in my case, I bought the standard bundle, which is the minimum that you can get if you're looking for just the camera itself and some of the minor accessories that come with it. Of course, you do have multiple bundle options that you can get. There is a standard bundle, which is what I have. You also have the Get Set bundle, motorcycle bundle, premium lens guards bundle, the endurance bundles, which is mostly a lot of additional batteries and the charging hub, and also the invisible dive bundles, bike bundles, snowboard bundles, ski bundle, and finally the creator bundle. So you do have a lot of different bundles. I went a la carte mainly because I wanted the multi-purpose selfie stick. This one is a tripod stick along with it being a selfie stick. So that is one of the reasons I went with this particular one. And I didn't have this before, and I kind of like the idea that this is also a tripod as well as it being a selfie stick. So that was one of the things, although you do have to be careful that when you close this guy here, that you don't get your fingers in there and kind of get a pinch while trying to use that. So let's kind of cover some of these accessories before I actually get into the actual Insta360 X4. I also got the additional battery. I chose a single additional battery as opposed to getting two. I normally get two batteries along with the one that comes with the action camera itself. And in this case, I went with two mainly because these actually last longer. You're looking at about 135 minutes at 5.7K, 30 frames per second, which is pretty good. Now, I like the fact that the extra battery does come with the case, which you saw the same thing with the X3. And it has a little slot in here. I don't know if you can see it, but you can actually put a micro SD card there as well. I never do. But I just like the fact that I have a case for the battery so that I don't accidentally short the battery. You also have, like in my case, I went ahead and purchased the fast charging hub. The key here is that it is a fast charging hub. And that's one of the reasons why I like buying the charging hub itself. And even though I'm just using two batteries, it's still something I want to have, mainly again because it is a fast charging hub. You also come with it comes with a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is kind of good. And I also bought, and you know, I think this is like under $7, like 600 and change. I'm sorry, $6 and change, not 600. And I like having this because there are times that you just want to protect your lenses while you're looking at the screen on the camera itself. So that was one of the reasons I went ahead and bought it. And at $6.90 some cents, it's not a bad purchase to go with. Now, though they have the premium lens guard bundle, I went ahead and just bought it separate. Now keep in mind, I did this a la carte, and price-wise, it was pretty much close to one of the bundles there. But again, the reason I went with a la carte in my case is because I wanted that selfie stick with the tripod option. You don't get that in the kits, so I kind of went a la carte. Now let's look at the standard bundle. Like I said, you do have the X4 camera, and we'll kind of talk about that a little bit more. Let's see what accessories come with the standard bundle, because that I am definitely curious about. So what you've got here essentially is your lens guards along with probably, oh, there you go. Oh, that's another thing too. On the premium lenses here, these are made of glass. So I'll have to check these out. I got these because I wanted the glass lenses. I want to see how these work. There's some things I've heard as far as them gathering too much dust, although if you have a blower and some cleaning cloths, that's probably gonna help a little bit with the dust. You do get in the standard bundle, you do get the standard lenses here, which are made of plastic or probably like lens material. So again, it's a plastic-like lens. So that's why I kind of went with buying the premium ones, because I want to see how the glass ones work. And in here, I'm trying to get some more stuff out of there. So you got the typical safety guidelines, waterproofing, what to know, and a warranty card. So you've got some manuals here if you want to read those. And also in the accessories of the standard bundle, you also get, from what I can see, the actual protective pouch. Now there's something in here too, and it looks like a neoprene-like material, but it's a lot thinner than neoprene, and I do like how soft it is. Oh, check it out, there's more stuff in here. So let's see what's in here. So in addition to the protective pouch, inside the pouch you also have a USB-C to USB-C cable. I like the fact that it does come with the Velcro here too to hold it in place like that. You also have a cleaning cloth as well, and you also have a thermal grip. Now this is interesting. So I guess if you're doing 8K video, it's going to start to get hot on you. So I think that's one of the reasons why they include that. And trying to see how this actually goes on there. Yep, this would be the way you put it in. So that's kind of cool. I do like the fact that it does come with that thermal grip cover. We'll have to see how hot it gets with the 8K video, but I do like the fact that they did provide that as an accessory included in the standard bundle. So that's kind of great. And on the pouch, from what I can see, and of course I'm kind of casually placing this on my desk. I still have a film that protects the lens right now, so that's not going to damage it. Normally, if I didn't have that protective film, obviously I'm not going to put that on a hard surface and risk the chance of scratching or damaging the lens itself. I do like the pouch here. You do have a pocket here, and you've got some additional slots here for other items that you can put into the pouch. It does protect your camera pretty good, and there's room here for you to still have your selfie stick on there. Now, like I said, I do like this. On the X3, it normally comes with a neoprene-like pouch, but it's more the kind that you insert the camera into, whereas this one's more of a zipper pouch. I kind of like the zipper pouch. It's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. Again, like I said, I do like having the actual lens protector like this one. That's a silicone rubber type cover, and I bought this as an accessory, and I like it because at times I just want to protect my lenses, but at the same time still have the view to the screen here, and so that's kind of nice to have that like that. Of course, I haven't programmed this yet, so it's just kicking me into the language menu. So again, like I said, it's kind of nice having this as well with the pouch that came with the standard bundle. It's nice to have this here. Oh, by the way, here's the battery. It's the same as in the X3, but in the X4, of course, the batteries are bigger. You cannot interchange the X3 batteries with this because, again, this battery is a larger battery and they are not the same size. They won't fit. Now, you still have in here the micro SD slot right here inside the battery compartment, same as in the X3. You also have the USB-C slot here to charge it if you need to charge it, or to transfer your video as well from the camera itself. And again, the power button, Q functions here, as well as the record and menu option button here as well. You also have up to 4 mics on this guy. You've got the mics here, here, and here. So it's kind of nice to have that. Now you do have a texture here on the camera itself, and it's kind of dual purpose. I do like the fact that it gives you a better grip when you're holding it, but it also helps for another reason. And the reason is when you do an 8K video, this camera will get hot. And the fact that you've got these slots here, or the ribbing kind of surface, it's really to give it more surface area. So that actually helps in dissipating the heat. So that is why they have this design here. But definitely dual purpose, better grip. I do like that. You also have a longer screen here, which is really nice. The other thing that's nice about this, compared to the X3, in the X3 when you wanted to use lenses, they only came in the plastic type lens, which was not super great. And the other thing I didn't like about the ones for the X3 is they were attached by an adhesive, which was okay, but kind of troublesome, because once you take them off, it's kind of like hard to put them back on. And there were situations where I did need to take those off, and then putting them back wasn't necessarily easy. They did come with extra adhesive, but it just really didn't work for me. I do like it in this design, what they did on the X4. And this is one of the reasons why I bought the X4 and kind of got rid of my X3, was because on this one with the lenses, you can actually twist them on, which is a lot nicer than what you have with the X3. The X3, of course, having the adhesive. On this one, again, the biggest benefit, and one of the reasons why I like these and why I did want to buy these, was because these actually twist on. So essentially, I can take this off, and I'll just show one example. There we go. Is essentially you're just twisting this on there. Now you got a little marker here to help you indicate where you need to line it up. So that's going to be important when you're putting this on here, is you want to make sure you line it up, and you want that blue dot that's there to actually line up with a mic hole here. So that's how you end up putting these lenses on there. So that's kind of cool. In fact, let's just go ahead and do both, not that we're at it. Take off the protective film, if I can get that off. It's a little tough for me. There we go. And again, like I said, it's a matter of lining up that little blue dot that's there. If I can show it, it's kind of hard to show it right there. And again, it's just kind of put it here more to the right, or depending how you're looking at it. And you'll see that the lens will fall into place, and then you're just twisting it to clockwise till it actually lines up that little blue dot right there to that. And there you have it. And again, like I said, you've got the option of either putting it in the pouch or using the lens protective cap. And as you can see, it's actually made to fit this with the actual lenses there installed, whether it's the glass ones or the plastic ones that you've got here. So you also have to keep in mind, once you use these lens covers here, you want to make sure that you go through the tutorial, and it does talk about that in the instructions, because you want to set the settings on the Insta360 X4 to be aware of the fact that you have those there, so that it can still make that video look like they're invisible. And so there you have it. Again, like I said, I went with the a la carte. It's up to you if you want to go with the standard bundle and get things a la carte, or if you want to get the other bundles. So you do have choices there. Now, what are the key features of the X4 here? Two big key features for me was the fact that now on the lenses that you have available, you have glass lenses, which is kind of cool. That was one of the reasons I like the fact, or I like the reason, or justified my reason why I was going to buy the X4, was the fact that they did provide glass lenses. So I'll have to see how those work and deal with the dust and see how the videos come out using those, in addition to using the plastic ones that come here as well. The other key feature that sold me was the fact that it does 8K video. You get 8K at 30 frames per second, 360 degree, compared to the X3 where you were capable to go up to 5.7K. And This one, again, now is able to do 8K 30 frames per second at 360 degrees. So what does that give you? That actually gives you more video, better high quality video, I should say. And you still get the 5.7K at 60 frames per second with this, as well as 4K at 100 frames per second. And if you're doing photos, they call it pure shot photos, you can do up to 72 megapixels. You know, your X4 here also doubles as a traditional wide angle camera, just like the X3 as well. It also gives you other things like magic third person views. That's kind of like if you want to mimic a drone. Let's say you're in a place like a national park and they don't allow drones. With the longer selfie stick, you can actually mimic drone-like views. So that's kind of a thing that's really cool. The other, again, going back to the removable lens guards, that was a motivator for me. Longer battery life was another key thing. Unlike the X3, you actually get 67% longer time with the X4 compared to the X3 because of the bigger batteries. The batteries are at 2,290 milliamp hours. And what does that give you? Well, that gives you about 135 minutes of record time if you're doing, like, let's say 5.7K at 30 frames per second. The camera's still waterproof. You can actually go down to 33 feet with this camera as is. That's about 10 meters. You can go even further if you have like what the invisible dive bundle has. You have the case that'll let you go even deeper than the 10 meters. In my case, I kind of went just with what I've got, the camera itself, because I typically don't go any deeper anyways than 10 meters. The other thing that you have available is the Insta360 app that's available, which provides kind of a full AI effects. I've used that here and there. It's not bad. I tend to use the desktop version and then move this over to another video editor. You also have hyperlapse and time lapse as well. And again, you've got the 4 mics there as well. The standard bundle, you're looking at about $499, which is what it costs. With accessories, of course, it'll go up depending on how many accessories you want to buy. So it is still kind of pricey, whether you're doing a la carte or whether you're buying as a bundle. But the nice thing about it is you do have those different options. Well, there you have it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any additional comments, feel free to add it in the comments below. And I hope this video kind of gives you an idea of what you have with the new X4 camera versus the X3 and how you can go about buying it and what all it can do for you. Click on a like for me if you can, and please subscribe if you haven't. For those that have, I do appreciate it. And thanks for watching this video, and have a good day.